Worst nightmare is here. This is Jay with Organic Money. The whole reason for Organic Money was to prepare for times like this. A lot of people always ask when it was going to happen, how it was going to happen, what was going to happen. But the whole purpose for Organic Money was for us to obtain hard assets, so we do have something that's tangible and something that's valuable that we can trade and use in a time of crisis. So now we're here to where we have the coronavirus pandemic, and it shut us down economically and globally, and here locally in the United States. We've already been on the verge of a collapse. Going through the trade war with China was making matters worse, but we had already passed the point of no return. Now with this pandemic, it's causing even more harm to businesses globally and worldwide. So you have people that's already on the verge of collapsing actually in that area now of collapsing. So they have to bail these companies out. They have to print this money out, or it's going to put us at a bigger disadvantage, right? So now they just made, the Federal Reserve Bank already promised to print out however much money they need in order to get the economy back thriving. They already printed out 1.5 trillion off the rip as soon as the pandemic hit the United States. Now what they're doing, they just got approved by the Senate to do a $2 trillion stimulus. So I know everybody's getting excited about it, like, getting the money, like, yeah, they have to pay us the money. You know what I'm saying? That's what people gotta understand too. Like, if you can't go to work, they have to make sure that we stay sane. If you tell us we can't go to work, we can't make money, but then our bills are still due, that's nothing but a chaos ready to happen. Like, people don't realize that either. Like, we are on the verge of a complete and total chaos. You know what I mean? And they have to try to keep us as calm as possible right now, especially with this pandemic going on. But these things have already been lining up before the pandemic. Regardless if it was a coronavirus or not, it was going to be something that was going to break the camel's back. It just so happened that the coronavirus was the last straw that broke the camel's back. And now we're in a situation to where our economy, our global economy, is collapsing. So they have to come and bail out these banks again, like 2008. To be honest, we never recovered from the 2008 crisis. We are in the same place we were then now. What I mean by that is, like, in 2008, they started printing out money. They thought that was going to help it. So if that didn't work the first time in the 2008 crisis, why is it going to work this time? And then you also got to look at history. Look at the Weimar Republic in Germany during Hitler's reign. Look at Zimbabwe in Africa. Look at Venezuela. The United States is going to be next. You can't just print out this cash and not expect to have any detrimental effects to your cash flow, to your dollar. So basically, the more money you put in circulation, the less it's worth. So with them printing out all this cash, it's going to ultimately kill the US dollar. And this is the kicker right here. This is how I know they know that, because what the Fed has put in the package is to create their own cryptocurrency, their own digital coin, their own digital dollar. So what that tells me is that they already preparing to leave the US dollar, because the US dollar has already lost almost 100% of its purchasing power anyway. You know what I mean? Let's just put the facts out there. You can look this up. So with the dollar, actually, with them putting out all these trillions of dollars, it's killing the dollar even more. When I mean killing the dollar, I mean it's going to cost more to buy less. So your grocery bill, I mean, you're talking about $20 bread, you're talking about life essentials are going to increase in value due to the deterioration of the US dollar, right? So they understand this. That's why they know they have to switch their currency over, because eventually everybody's complaining about toilet tissue right now. Our US dollar is going to be toilet tissue soon. You're going to be wiping your butt with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how worthless it is. You know what I mean? It costs 12 cents to make these dollars. It's made out of 75% cotton, 25% linen fibers. All right? So we have to understand that our dollar is not made by anything. It used to be backed by gold and silver. That's no longer the case no more. You know what I mean? That's why Organic Money started in the first place, to let people know the dangers that had existed already in our financial situations here. So if you was able to listen to the things I posted for years now, you get it. You know what I mean? It's like a worship song. Even though I knew this was coming, I still was not prepared for it. And we still have an opportunity. This is another thing I want people to see in this financial storm, is the silver lining. It's a silver lining in every storm. And this silver lining is assets, hard assets like physical gold and silver. I mean, those are going to be so big. I mean, it looks like we might have to go back to bartering soon. You know what I mean? All those, anything you can barter, anything that you can deem valuable, growing your own food, you know what I mean? All that's going to be boss. So the earlier you start, the better off you're going to be. All right, so like I said, this is the whole purpose of Organic Money. We're in the midst of a financial storm now. If you have a little extra cash on hand, And if you're able to buy it, because a lot of physical gold and silver has been selling out, you know, it's kind of a silent gold rush going on right now. But eventually our dollar's gonna be worthless, man. And we just gotta stay abreast. You know what I mean? We gotta stay ahead of the curve. It's like playing chess. You gotta be 3 steps ahead. You know, if you were able to buy hard assets, and even Bitcoin, man. I don't think Bitcoin is an asset, it's a currency, because it's not backed by anything. But I think Bitcoin is going to be huge because it's using that blockchain technology, and it's as big as in its class. You know what I mean? Bitcoin is one of the largest. Excuse me, it is the largest in cryptocurrency. So if you got the central banks, which is the Federal Reserve Bank, admitting to starting their own digital coin, just imagine how much money is going to flow into the cryptocurrency. The floodgates is going to open up. I mean, and Bitcoin only $6,000 right now a coin. You don't have to have the whole $6,000. You can put $100 towards a 0.00% of a coin. You know what I mean? So you don't actually have to have the whole 6,000. But whatever you have, I think it'd be a good investment, man, to you know, start purchasing Bitcoins now, because that seems like that's the way they're going. They want to go to a cashless society. Money is very dirty. You know what I mean? That's going to be their excuse. They've been trying to go to a cashless society for a long time now. And my thing is this. Is it easier to rob you physically with cash, or is it easier to rob you from electronic cash, right? So they don't want you to have physical cash. It's hard to get money back from you that way. That's why they want to go cashless. You know what I mean? So if your money is in a cloud somewhere, is in the bank account electronically, they can just take it anytime they want to. You know what I mean? But as long as physically, it's different. That's why we got to get back to the original form of money, the OG of money. You see it? Organic money, man. This is Jay. Peace.